Welcome my YouTube channel. Review, my experience with the EMF Defense Bracelet. Why I gave the EMF Defense Bracelet a shot. As someone who spends hours glued to their laptop and scrolling through their phone, I've started to worry about all that electromagnetic field, EMF, exposure. After stumbling upon some articles that linked long-term EMF exposure to feeling tired and having trouble sleeping, I figured it was time to look for some low-key solutions. That's when I discovered the EMF Protection with Defense Bracelet. It claimed to balance out those pesky EMF frequencies without cramping my style. Feeling a mix of skepticism and curiosity, I decided to order one, fingers crossed it would ease the headaches I'd been getting after long days in my Wi-Fi-fueled London flat. Style points, discreet but cool. When I finally unboxed the bracelet, I was really impressed with how sleek it looked. The matte black silicone band with a subtle metallic pendant, which supposedly has that EMF neutralizing magic, felt fresh and totally gender neutral. Unlike those chunky wellness accessories some folks wear, this one fit right in as a fashion piece. I've worn it to both meetings in Manchester and casual hangouts. Getting compliments instead of weird looks definitely a win for anyone who prefers not to look too out there. The adjustable strap was a breeze to fit, feeling a lot nicer than some of the cheap plastic ones out there. Comfort and everyday wear, a comfortable sidekick. Comfort is a must for something you plan to wear all day, every day, and the bracelet really shines here. The silicone feels soft on my skin, so I didn't have to deal with the irritation I usually get from metal bands. Even during sweaty gym sessions or while typing away on long reports, it stayed nicely in place without rubbing or chafing. I loved that I didn't have to take it off in the shower, since it's waterproof, a feature most people forget until their first accidental splash. After 2 weeks, I often forgot it was even on, which is a huge compliment to how well it's designed. Effectiveness, little changes I've noticed. So the big question, does it actually work? The science around EMF protection is a bit of a gray area, but personally, I've noticed some positive changes. Within days, my post-work headaches started to fade. Sleeping too close to the Wi-Fi router used to keep me tossing and turning, but since I've started keeping the bracelet on my bedside table, I wake up feeling refreshed. Even during a packed train ride where everyone was glued to their phones, I felt unexpectedly calm, way less of that usual tension afterward. While the placebo effect is definitely a real thing, the consistency of these little improvements makes me think the bracelet's harmonizing claims might have some truth to them. Durability, tough enough for everyday life. A month in, the bracelet looks as good as new. The silicone doesn't show scratches, and the pendant still has its shiny finish, even after accidental bumps against my desk. I've worn it through rainstorms in Edinburgh and yanked it a bit while putting on sweaters, but the clasp is still holding strong. At £49.99, I think durability is key, and so far, this bracelet has outlasted a pricier copper one I tried that tarnished within weeks. Customer service, a refreshing experience. I shot an email to the company asking about the tech behind the pendant, and they got back to me in just a few hours with a super detailed reply that didn't drown me in jargon. They even mentioned lab tests and a solid 60-day refund policy, which really helped me trust them more. Later on, when I lost the sizing guide, their WhatsApp support was there to help me out right away. That kind of quick response is pretty rare, and it's definitely worth mentioning. It's what turns a simple purchase into a real relationship. Final verdict, a cautious yes for the EMF conscious. Would I buy it again? Absolutely, but with a few things to keep in mind. If you're hunting for a magic fix for EMF issues, just manage your expectations. This isn't going to create a force field. However, as a comfy, discreet layer of protection to go along with other good habits, like limiting screen time, it's pretty invaluable. My headaches have completely disappeared, I'm sleeping way better, and I feel more balanced in this tech-heavy world. For any skeptics willing to give it a shot, the EMF Defense Bracelet is a low-risk, high-reward kind of experiment. Just don't expect any flashy signs saying EMF neutralized. Sometimes, less is more. In summary, in a world full of wellness fads, this bracelet really shines by mixing science with style and practicality. Whether it's a placebo effect or actual EMF harmonizing, the positive changes in my daily health are clear as day. If you're trying to cut through the chaos of modern life, this might just be the quiet friend you need. Thank you.